Oh yeah, it's your boy Live Wire, and I'm back in the motherfucking building. What's going on, people, man? Yo, let's talk about this hot topic that's been on the tip of a lot of people's tongues, especially those that don't like the game, which is Crackdown 3. Crackdown 3, again and again, you're seeing Crackdown 3 pop up on people's YouTube channels. People that have said they can't stand the game. They said months ago, years ago, that the game looks like trash. They don't care about the game. They don't understand, you know, why Microsoft even made the game. They don't care. They think the game shouldn't even exist. Blah, blah, and on, right? Yet, and still, not liking this game, you would think they would talk about games they do like. You know, February 15th, the day Crackdown officially launched. I know some people already have the disc, especially if you go to a mom and pop store in the area that got the game early, you could pick it up if they have it. But, um, it seems that people that maybe it's nothing new. People rag on things they don't like. I get it, right? Um, especially when there's nothing else to talk about. I totally get that. Like Crackdown 3 was coming out and this was the only game coming out. You know what? It is what it is. The only thing to talk about, only thing out. So therefore, it's gonna get shitted on. Totally understand. They're gonna shoot on Xbox games anyway. But the thing is, bro, there's like 4 games coming out that day. You got Crackdown 3, which is one of them. Then you got Metro. You have Jump Force. And you got Anthem Early Access. Those are 4 games. If you don't like Crackdown, there's really no reason for you to even care enough to talk about Crackdown. You would think you would be talking about Anthem, Metro, or Jump Force. But no, motherfuckers are fixated on Crackdown. I don't get it. I mean, shit, Next Gen alone has like 10, 15 videos just talking about Crackdown. He said for the longest he don't like Crackdown. He says he don't like it. He don't care about it. He thinks it's ugly, whatever. There's Metro, Jump Force, and Anthem. And Apex. Matter of fact, Apex Legends just came out. Motherfuckers talking about that? No. They're talking about Crackdown. It's crazy, yo. Like, there's so much other shit to come out. Motherfuckers don't have to talk about Crackdown. I don't get it. Like, Metro literally comes out the same day. Motherfuckers have said that Metro looks like a better game. And I'm like, cool. But my thing is like, if it's a better game, why the fuck aren't you talking about it? I don't understand that shit. That's like if Halo dropped the same day as Horizon Zero Dawn or 2 or some shit. I'm not talking about no goddamn Horizon Zero Dawn. I have it. It's whatever. But the second one, I'll probably get it on discount just like I got the first one. You know what I mean? It don't matter. That cave bitch could wait. I don't even know if I'm gonna finish the first one. I don't know. I don't know. It's just that game is just I don't know. But when there's other shit to play, why the fuck would you care? I mean, that's why I don't know. I just don't understand. Other than the fact that it's just an Xbox game and people feel they need to rag on it. Like that's the other logical reason why else care? There's literally other games to talk about. There's really like there's no reason to talk like what game? Nintendo had some game that came out over the holidays that was like okay, but it wasn't like great. I think it sold decent enough. I think it was Pokemon. And not the ultimate whatever Smash thing. I think it was Pokemon that came out. And people it came out to like fair weather reviews, but you know, it's a Pokemon game, so Nintendo fans are gonna eat it up regardless. Uh, but you know, because there was so much other shit to play, nobody gave a fuck. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, the narrative around Crackdown has been crazy, dog. It's the ugliest game ever made. It looks like a last gen game. The animations look terrible. What else? The online is completely broken. Like it's all kinds of stuff. I mean, I played the online. Online is on point, other than the fact that we don't know when we're gonna get friend lobbies, which is extremely disappointing, man. I wanted to jump straight into that game and just shoot the shit with my friends, but now I gotta wait until they get that whole thing situated before I can actually just pick exactly who I want to play with. You know, for right now, we just got to go in there randomly, hoping that maybe we'll get in with our friends, maybe not. Especially with more people, joining and playing that multiplayer, the likeliness of you just so happen to be in the same lobby is highly unlikely. You know, it's a Game Pass game, so regardless of if a lot of people buy it or not, it's in Game Pass, so a lot of people will be playing it. So, it's going to be heavily populated. So, yeah. So those chances of playing with your friends on a whim is, yeah, I doubt it. But I don't know. I just find it funny, that people talk so much about Crackdown. I don't know. I mean, Microsoft hasn't done. I don't. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess people are just bored. It's a more hot button topic, I guess, because Metro's out there. People could hype it up and talk about it. People ain't hyped to play it. They just like it's better. That's the craziest thing about it, man. It's like Metro's like it looks like a good game, but nobody gives a fuck. I mean, I'm dead. Motherfuckers rather make 15 videos about Crackdown 3, a game they say they hate, than actually make one good video about Metro. Like, this shit is crazy, yo. But like, yo, I'm gonna buy Metro, but I ain't gotta make no video about that. Fuck that game. Be like, yo, what the fuck? I mean, Anthem, same thing. I haven't heard much about it ever since. Like, I haven't heard much about anything since Crackdown came out. Like, came close to its launch. Like, with all the Crackdown, like that's all you hear now. People talk about. Their whole thing might not, videos might not be all about Crackdown, but they definitely lead in with that shit. They be like, yo, let's talk about Crackdown. Motherfuckers that never played a Crackdown game be like, yo, let's talk about Crackdown and how Crackdown ain't as good as Crackdown 1. Motherfucker, you ain't never played no goddamn Crackdown. Fuck you care. Crackdown open world is dead. It's dead. There's no people walking around. I'm like, bro, we've played Sunset Overdrive. There was no people walking around that game. You just shot the monsters and that was it. There was no fucking people walking around, driving around. It was just fucking monsters. That's what Sunset Overdrive was. Everybody turned into a fucking zombie, and then you just shot them bitches. Now, there are people in Crackdown walking around. Now, is there a lot? I don't fucking know. I haven't played the game. I can't definitively tell you there's a ton of people walking around, but I'll tell you this. Do I expect it to be GTA 5? No. It's not going to be that shit. It's not. I got to understand this. It's fucking Crackdown. It's Crackdown. Never did I look at the game and think, oh, man, this is going to. I never looked at Crackdown and thought, you know what, this is going to win Game of the Year. I don't think anybody thought about that shit. People thought about the destructibility, whether or not it was going to be single player, multiplayer, whatever. But I don't think anybody, even when they announced Crackdown, was like, yo, this is going to be Game of the Year. Like, no, Nobody said that shit. Nobody, no, because Crackdown was never that type of game. It's like Saints Row-ish, you know. It's not it's not one of those type of content. Like that's not what it is. Like it's straight comic book type game. It's like Avengers, man, or superhero movies back in the day. Maybe not so much now. You got Black Panther out there about to, you know, in contention for an Academy Award. But like prior to that, you know, other than the Dark Knight, most of those movies wasn't looked at as, you know, a critically acclaimed cinematic experience. It just wasn't. Like they're popcorn flicks, and people go and watch them because of that. You know, that's why people liked Crackdown. And it's not even like Crackdown has a huge fan base. It has a moderate sized fan base, maybe on the size of like a Gravity Rush or some shit like that. What did it sell? Like 2 mil, maybe 3. And you're talking about that's what and it came with a demo, you know what I mean? Like it never had a huge fan base. And the second one did like 700 or some shit. I don't know what it did. It didn't sell a lot. So it's not like Crackdown has a huge fan base. So I don't even understand why people care that much when it's not a huge game. This ain't Uncharted. This ain't Gears of War. It's fucking Crackdown. Like, if you didn't like it, then fuck it. Like, why even bother? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just beyond me to understand why people would give a shit about a game they don't like. Why care? But, you know, look, man, I don't know. People, maybe it's for clicks. You know, let's see. Let's test and see the temperature of what Crackdown gets you. Yeah, I guess so. That might be for clicks, yeah. It might be for clicks. I'm trying to see. Let me see. Let's look at let me share my screen. Let's look at next gen. This Crackdown. Crackdown hate. Let's see. He got 8K for, you know, talking about Crackdown. He got another 5 for this, another 4 something, 5 something. I don't know what this is. A giveaway nobody gave a fuck about. Multiplayer. Oh, well, that was whatever. Whatever this is, and then it goes down, talks about more Crackdown, and I guess this is the bottom of the barrel. Wait, yeah, I guess this is the bottom of the barrel. You know, is Crackdown juice people, you know, wore thin, people stopped giving a fuck and went down to about 1,000, whatever. And then you got Puerto Rock. He jumped on the Crackdown hate train. So yo, let me put Crackdown in the title. Bam. All right, so he got his little 5. Then he does another Crackdown thing, got his 4 points. So he'll probably do another one. See how much more juice he can get out of Crackdown hate. Mind you, next gen nor Crackdown, I mean, nor Crackdown, nor Puerto Rock are going to play Crackdown. They're just not. I mean, I from what I would think, because, you know, they don't like the game, so why the fuck would you play something you don't like? King Thrash, next gen's new bestie. 8, he got his 8 for the Crackdown thing, and then for like, and pretty much it was all around the same time. It was about a week. All right, what is this? Week ago, yep. So everybody jumped on the same. So I wouldn't be surprised if the same motherfuckers was migrating from, like, yo, let's hear at next gen talk about Crackdown, and then let's go hear Puerto Rock talk about Crackdown, and then King Thrash talk about, and whoever else. I don't really know anybody else. That's because I don't really subscribe to many PlayStation guys, to be honest. Rich Review Tech, let me see. He probably has a Crackdown video on here that shit on Crackdown got a few hits for him. Let's see how many he got. Oh man, this shit is convoluted. All right, was a week? Okay, this motherfucker put out hella videos. All right, so he got his Crackdown, whatever. Actually, surprisingly, he actually talks about shit other than just Crackdown. He actually has a couple videos on Metro. Well, yeah. I mean, he is more of an actual YouTuber, but again, y'all gets the point. Y'all gets the point. Motherfuckers out here hating on a game they don't give two fucks about. Couldn't give a shit less. You know, motherfuckers be on Twitter getting mad at motherfuckers because they enjoying the game. Like, that shit is crazy, dog. Like, you mad at a motherfucker because he likes the game. How could you like the game? It looks like a last gen game. It's cartoony. Why the fuck would you like it? Why? Why? Like, dude, get over it. People like the game. Motherfuckers like Gravity Rush. Motherfuckers liked The Last Guardian. Hold on. Let's bring this back. Hold up. Motherfuckers liked The Last Goddamn Guardian. Here we go. I could find a good IGN review. Let me go with ACG. I think his video quality is better. Let's skip this. And can I? Oh, okay. No, this does show up. Hide that. Yeah. All right. So you got this game, The Last Guardian. Now, mind you, this is when Ponies was touting all that power. You know, Xbox One X wasn't even thought of yet. Nobody even knew it existed. And this is what they got on PlayStation. This definitely looks like a PS2 game. Definitely. You know? But motherfuckers did not care. They was out here touting this game. The controls was all fucked up. It had bugs out the ass. And yet, people still gave this game a fucking 80. What was it? Hold up. What's the fucking meta on this shit? This shit was like an 80 something. $82 on Metacritic. Motherfuckers gave The Last Guardian a buggy PS2 looking game with terrible controls and 82. And that's what the reviews said. They were like, the game doesn't look the best. It doesn't necessarily play the best with controls. And, you know, and it has its bugs and frame rate issues. But yet and still, there's a charm about the game. And based on that charm, they gave that bitch an 82. Now, I'm saying, I've heard a lot of those same shits about Xbox games. But the game doesn't look the best. The game doesn't play the best. It has bugs and some frame rate issues, but it has charm. But we're going to give that shit a 78 or a 68, matter of fact, because that same shit was heard about State of Decay 2. We know. Let's see. Just in case you forgot. The fuck? It ain't pop up yet? That shit is a 66 now. That shit was a 68. Now that shit's a 66 on Metacritic. Same shit. Buggy. Wasn't the most graphically impressive game. It had frame rate issues in the beginning when it came out. You know what I mean? People said it was charming. It had quality. It had a lot of qualities in it, but yet they gave it a 66. And this shit was in development for, I don't know, 3 years maybe, by a smaller indie team that was prior to Xbox actually buying them, you know, was $30. This shit was $30. The Last Guardian was 60. Most of the time when you talk about a game being buggy, having all these issues, and it's $60, they automatically bump that shit down from whatever they thought the game should have got to like at least 10 points down. They gave that shit based on nostalgia and Ico or whatever the fuck the Shadow of the Colossus. They based on that, because they love the Shadow of the Colossus and Ico, they were like, you know what? I can't bring it in my heart to give this game a low score. I don't think Shadow of the Colossus got like a 90. I don't know what the fucking Ico got. Fucking Ico. All right, that's the combination. It was a 90. So Ico got a 90. Shadow of Colossus was like a 92, I'm sure, or 90 something. So they couldn't bring it in their heart to give it anything less than a fucking 82. She was like, yo, that was the sacrifice. We were going to give it a 90. We were. I swear to God, we were. We were going to give it a 90, you know, based on those other games. But we couldn't, man. We couldn't because of the bugs, because of the frame rate issues, because it looks like a PS2 game. So we had to give it an 82. It's like, yo, that shit's crazy, dog. But they would never do no shit like that with Xbox. Yo, let motherfucking Halo or Gears come out with a buggy game, with serious frame rate issues, with terrible controls. What? Oh, hell no. Them motherfuckers is getting the 70 at best. And that's just because the person reviewing it might like Halo. But they not giving that bitch no 80 just cuz. Even with Master Chief Collection, Cass was like, well, why is it still so high? I'm like, bro, you got 4 fucking games, dog. Yo, this shit crazy. Like, motherfuckers act stupid as hell sometimes. The shit should have got a 90, but the fucking online didn't work. You got Halo M. Can I type it like that? I have to do Master Chief. I can't do MC. All right. That shit got an 85. Probably should have got a 95 because of like, you got 4 fucking games. But the online matchmaking was all convoluted because they were trying to fucking do it between 4 fucking games. And they had it. I don't know. The whoever was in charge of the multiplayer ain't get the shit right, obviously. And they didn't fix it until recently. Which is like about a year ago. But Uncharted, same type shit. And you can't even say Uncharted Collection is better than fucking Halo, but you wouldn't know it. Nathan Drake Collection, an 86. Now it's a point up. But the shit ain't had no multiplayer. They stripped that shit out completely. Uncharted 1 doesn't look as good as Halo 1 on fucking the Xbox. Uncharted 2 doesn't look better than Halo 2 on the fucking Xbox. Uncharted 3, all right, it looks better than Halo 3 because a lot of shit does, but it don't look better than Halo 4. You know what I mean? Like, and you only got 3 games versus the freaking because I don't even think you didn't even get the Vita games and all that shit. I think you just got the 3 Uncharted games. That's not even a real. I mean, I don't know. They should have had the other games in there. Yeah, see, there's only fucking 3 games. And Cass was like, well, you should play it. Fuck no, I ain't playing that shit. That shit ain't. I didn't like Uncharted 4 like that. Why the fuck am I gonna get Uncharted the collection to play the worst versions of the game I ain't like? Nah, I'm good. I'll watch the fucking video, bruh. And I heard Uncharted 1 is a chore to play through because the controls are even worse than what they are now. So now I'll pass on that shit. At least Halo 1. You could play Halo 1 right now and be like, damn, this shit is crisp. You can't say that shit about no Uncharted 1. Halo 2, again, crisp. You can't say that shit about Uncharted 2. And each Halo game has its own shit. There's a own reason why you could play that game. Like Halo 1 has traditional style, more open world. Halo 2 had the big broad story, dual wield. I mean, you have dual wielding in Halo 3 as well. But you got the dual wielding. Halo 3 has you have more gadgets to your disposal. Halo 4 brings in the sprint and and some more features and whatnot. Like each game has its own shit and gives you a reason to play it, man. That Uncharted collection is the dog shit, and it came out a year. I think it was a year later, wasn't it? I think it was the year after. I think Halo came out. Was it released? Let me see. Let me go. If I'm not mistaken. 14 years. So it was a year later. Because I believe Halo 5 came out the same time Uncharted Collection came out. That shit was fucking trash, though. Uncharted 4 was decent. I like the story. But that gameplay was dog shit, dog. That shit was garbage. Yo, look at this shit, though. Look at the fucking gamer reviews. There's no fucking way this is a 7. Hell no. Hell no. No fucking way. Because motherfuckers over there hyping up a game they don't even fucking play. Motherfuckers play Uncharted Collection one goddamn time. Talking about, oh, it's amazing. Fuck out of here, man. No, damn well you ain't played that shit more than once. If that. And that shit was a struggle. And the only reason why motherfuckers even played it because, let me see. I mean, at that time, I think Bloodborne had already been out. The fuck is this shit in my ear? Jesus Christ. Yeah, when Uncharted, let me think that first year. Bloodborne came out. I think after that it was Rocket Cars, and then there wasn't shit for a minute. And then I think not Gravity Rush. I think whatchamacallit came out right after that. What's that game? The Uncharted Collection in 2015. I believe that's what it was. It's 2000 because hold up, let me see. It says 2015 or 14. This is 15 October. Uncharted came out 2016. Wow. All right. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah, because this is the same year. So this came out this year. It came out. Wait, hold up. When did Tomb Raider come out? Tomb Raider came out. Wait, hold the fuck up. Yeah, that's 14. This was October. This is definitely a year before, I believe. Because Halo 5 definitely came out the year after. That was 15. That came out. And Tomb Raider came out the same time. Hold up. Uncharted. I believe that. What the hell? What am I doing? Wrong shit. It came out 2016. So Tomb Raider came out at the same time. Well, I thought Tomb Raider came out. Tomb Raider came out the same time. Oh, Shadow. No, that's Shadow. That's a Tomb Raider for PS4. That's 16. Wait, hold up. No fucking way. That came out with Halo. No. Nah. Something ain't right. So it came out 2000. When did fucking Halo 5 come out? I know Gears and Halo 5 didn't come out at the same time. The fuck, my nigga, for real? Yeah. So Gears came out 2000. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But I swore Tomb Raider came out first, though. That's why it's Rise of the Tomb Raider. PC. No, that's 2000. What's the Xbox version? Hold on. Here we go. Am I tripping? Maybe it did come out by itself. When the fuck did Gears come out? So if this came out in, oh no, this came out. Oh no, this is Master Chief Collection. Gears 4. All right, no, okay. So the same time. Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. All right, so Uncharted came out 2016, but they pushed the game back, right? Because Rise came out so that was November 2015. Gears came out the year after. Okay. That's what my confusion was. I thought Gears came out with Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider came out with Halo. That's what it was. Okay. Because I was like, I know Tomb Raider did not come out at the same time as Uncharted. I remember them pushing that bitch back. Man, see, look at this Xbox hate. Jesus Christ. They gave that shit a 69 for real, my nigga. That's how you know motherfuckers bored. That's a lot of reviews. User reviews, 69. Like, that's how you know, man. It's a hell of a lot of ponies, dog. Hell of a lot of ponies. Put a bunch of zeros up there. But, you know, I don't know. It's just sad, man. Sad. You know, you got a lot of people hating on shit they don't even like, which is fine. You know, I guess it's the state of gaming as we are in for right now and for the foreseeable future. You know, as a gamer of everything, hey man, I just give you my honest take on stuff. You know, I may not like shit, but the difference is I tell you I don't like it. I don't tell you what you should like. That is the difference. I don't tell you what you should want to play. I don't tell you you shouldn't like something. Man, if you like what you like it. I don't give a fuck. The shit don't give me no happiness regardless if you play some shit or not. It's all about yourself. You know what I mean? But people got to stop listening to these other motherfuckers, especially cats that don't play games talking about games. Cats will hype up games they don't play. Cats will shit on games they don't play. It's like, dude, if you don't play games, then fine, don't play games. Don't talk about shit you don't do. Be like, yo, I can't wait. Chart is better than everything. And then you ain't fucking beat it. Be like, bro, what the fuck? Like, why are you even talking about the game? Oh, I didn't have time. You know, I was busy. And, yo, I don't get that shit. You gonna hype up something to no end. Oh, I can't wait to play it. Or mind you, or play God of War, right? And just play the story. Oh, God of War is amazing. Oh, it's all this. It's all that. Oh, God of War is everything. Well, how'd you beat it? On normal. And I beat just the story mode. But like, fuck. Like, I thought you liked this game. You ain't played none of the side missions. No, I ain't do none of the side missions. I don't like that game. I mean, I like the game, but I don't want to do side missions. I'm too busy. It was like, but you love God of War, but you don't. All right, man, do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. I mean, I like Tomb Raider, and bro, I play that bitch. I play all the DLC. I find all the damn tombs because I actually like playing Tomb Raider. You know, games I don't like, or I semi like. You know, I play a little bit shit in here, but I don't go out my way to really do shit like the Spider-Man shit. I'll get to it when the DLC price comes down a little bit. I mean, it's not that it's a bad game. It's just I got other shit to play. You know, I'm still trying to finish Far Cry and the second part of Resident Evil 2 before fucking Anthem and Crackdown drop. So, I ain't in no rush to go back and play Spider-Man right now. I mean, it's cool and it's a good game, but I don't, it ain't like the best thing ever. But with Tomb Raider, I'll take my little 3-4 hours and play the new DLC, or however long it takes, to play through the tombs of the DLC. Why not? I like Tomb Raider. I ain't nothing but a thing. Anyway, man, this is your boy Live Wire, man. Enjoy what you like. Fuck these haters. They gonna hate on shit that they don't even care about, which is beyond me. But hey, you make 100 videos talking about people shouldn't buy and fake outrage. Oh, this is a travesty. We need to boycott. Boycott what, motherfucker? Nigga, you boycott by your goddamn self. If I want to play a game, I'll play it. Be like, you cats out here trying to do civil rights marches over fucking video games. Fuck out of here, man. Y'all acting fucking stupid. Guess what? The best way to tell devs you don't like some shit? Don't fucking buy it. But I ain't gonna sit on here crying, talking about we shall overcome because you don't like something in the game. Motherfucker, don't play the shit. It's that fucking simple. Guess what? I didn't get the PlayStation and then play Bloodborne and then cry about how I don't like the game. Motherfucker, I know I don't like it. I seen it. I played it on PlayStation Now for the little 7-day free trial. I realized don't matter what frame rate this shit is in, I ain't like this game. I have no interest in it. I don't like the way I don't like the atmosphere, the graphics, none of that shit.
Be careful what you wish for because you could end up with an organization like Buffalo.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't care about none of that shit. I just don't like the game. So I'm not gonna fucking cry about that shit. I voted with my wallet. I ain't buy the shit. Same thing with fucking Infamous Second Son. I already know that game ain't all that. And I've seen it being played. I just don't have no interest in playing it. Is it better than Crackdown? I don't fucking it can't drive, can't jump around like it's not. I don't even know if it's enhanced. And it's just for me, unless that shit comes down to like $5, I'm not spending $20 on that shit. I don't care enough, which is fine. Now, if PlayStation gives a little Game Pass action and I could download it and play it, for $10 a month, all right, I'll jump on it. Why not? When I have time to do so. But at this point, where I have too many other games to play to worry about buying or not buying some shit I don't like or don't have a lot of interest in. It just is what it is, man. At this point, games are coming out so frequently, it ain't enough time in the day to really hate on some shit. There's other shit to play. Oh, I don't like Crackdown, but that Metro's hot though. I'm about to jump on that. That's what I would do. Like, I'm not gonna say, oh, I don't like Crackdown. Oh, I don't like Crackdown. Everybody over here, listen. I don't like Crackdown. Wait, where you going? I got to tell you something. I don't like Crackdown. Like, motherfucker, what do you like? Well, there's like other games coming out this month. Well, I mean, I don't really like Metro like that, and I'm not a fan of anime or Jump Force like that, and you know I don't have EA access, so I can't play Anthem yet. But do you plan on getting Anthem? Well, I don't know, man. I really don't know. Well, what do you plan to play? Oh man, I can't wait for April to come so I can play some Days Gone. I'm like, the fuck? They'd be like, okay. Like, are you going? At least, are you playing something right now? You playing Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, man. Kingdom Hearts is amazing. Like, it got me in my feels. Like, you know, that's a cartoon game. No, it's not, motherfucker. Don't disrespect Kingdom Hearts. It ain't cartoony. Dude, it's a Disney game. It's definitely cartoony. No, it's not. Why the fuck you talking about that? Bro, it's a kiddie game. It's not a kiddie game. Why would you talk about it? It has very mature content. It's 10 plus. I thought 10 was a kid. Like, you still consider children to be around the age of 10. No, that's a young adult. It's different. No, fuck you, man. You don't even know shit about Kingdom Hearts. So you know you can eat a dick. Like, damn. Why so aggressive? I'm just saying, stating the obvious. No. That's exactly how the PlayStation fanboys sound. Oh, I can't stand you, motherfuckers. Kingdom Hearts is great. I'm like, bro, it's a cartoony game, man. It is what it is. I'm not saying that you can't enjoy it, or you can't have fun with it. It's just a cartoony. It's a kiddie game. It is. When your main character is a fucking Mickey Mouse, Goofy, and Donald, it's a fucking kids game. There's no way around it. I'm not saying that adults can't enjoy it. I don't know why people think because something's kiddie that you can't enjoy it. Man, I enjoy watching Toy Story movies all the time. They're great. The Incredibles. I love those movies. You know, they're great movies. But they're kiddie movies. That's who their target audience is. Children. I don't know how to better explain that. They're for kids. Like, stop getting in your feels just because, you could like some kiddie shit. I mean, how many times have we seen adults shit in college? SpongeBob. Even though that's just a weird fucking show. But anyway, SpongeBob. Motherfuckers love SpongeBob. That's some kiddie shit. Granted, it had some shit in there that was questionable, but yet and still, it's considered to be some kiddie shit. Fucking Elmo. Elmo's definitely some kiddie shit. But you definitely saw a lot of girls wanting to get a bunch of Elmo shit when Elmo became popping in the very beginning. Barney too. Ain't no reason why a fucking girl between the age of 15 and 35 should be amped about some damn fucking Barney. But they were. Be like, oh, he's so cute. Oh, I love Barney. Be like, all right. Same shit with Dora the Explorer and Dr. McStuffin and all them kiddie shows and shit. Look, and dope. You can enjoy that shit. Nobody telling you can't. But bro, this is just called spade a spade. It's a fucking kiddie show. You know? And Crackdown is a platformer. You know, it might be an action platformer, but it's a platformer. 90% of what you're doing is jumping on shit. And then, well, I would say 50% of what you're doing is jumping on shit. The other 50% is blowing up shit. So there you go. It's a action platformer. You know, Uncharted is a climbing. You know, it's a lot of climbing. 40% at least climbing. Man, that's tough. Maybe it's 35%. 35% climbing, another 35% shooting shit, and then the other 30% is just the story. So there you go. It's Uncharted. Halo, straight up shooter. You're shooting shit from start to finish. And just like Wolfenstein and all them other shits. But man, look, man, call games what they are, man. Stop getting in y'all feels about shit. But like, yo, it's a kiddie game, dog. I don't give a fuck if it's a kiddie RPG. It's still a kiddie game. Like, get out of that shit. So my whole thing is like, look, man, if Crackdown is a cartoon game, fine. It's a cartoony game. But so is Kingdom Hearts. I don't give a fuck if you play as Pirate of the Caribbean for 30 minutes. Still a fucking kiddie game. The graphics don't determine whether or not it's kiddie or not. It's the fucking content. And it's a fucking kiddie game. You literally run around beating up like little cartoon monsters with a key sword, dog. It's a fucking kiddie game. Like, get over it. I think these PlayStation dudes just like, they like kids mentally, but they just don't know if they want to grow up or not. I don't fucking know. And they're definitely like stuck between a hard and a rock and a hard place because they don't know if they want to be adults and, you know, own their shit or not. You know, one minute they over here playing Kingdom Hearts, the next thing they playing Persona 5. Both kiddie games, but one has a pedophile and the other doesn't. So I don't know. But anyway, man, it's your boy Livewire, and I'll holler at y'all later. I'm out this bitch. Peace.